husband is respected at the city gate, where he takes his seat among the elders of the land. She makes linen garments and sells them, and supplies the merchants with sashes. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she can laugh at the days to come.
She speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is on her tongue. She watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children arise and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Honor her for all that her hands have done, and let her works bring her praise at the city gate.
At this time, we'll have those in the family that would like to reflect on Jane's life. You would start with the family. Later on, if there are some friends would like to
Good morning. I'm Michael. Grandmom was the best. And really, I mean, you could go on and on about, give her every adjective in the book, but she was the best. And who wouldn't love somebody that just constantly filled your ego? Every one of us grandkids could probably say there was a time or 100 that she told us because we said the ABCs or sang some other silly song that we should be an actor or a singer. And I think she meant it every time she said it. But never had a cross word with her. I couldn't think of a bad thing to say, even if I tried. She's just everything you could ask for in a grandmother, caring, loving. And the best part about her was, she was always smiling, and she was always making us smile. And I just wanted to tell you a couple of stories that I'll always look back for the rest of my life and remember some of the things she did that made us smile. She loved to play sports with us. I think we even have pictures of her shooting baskets with us. And playing with little kids, really trying to make them feel like she wanted to spend time with us. We loved to make her laugh, and especially Patrick. I'll always smile thinking about how she was her pip. She called all of us pips, but I think Patrick was the champion of that one. She loved, I think she loved, when we played practical jokes on her. And I love remembering that no matter how many times we asked her, she would still tell us that a pound of bricks weighed more than a pound of feathers. I'll always remember that she would make sure to tell us that she was the smartest person in the world. And I truly believe that I probably still believe it today, but she would always tell us, I know everything, I'm the smartest person in the world, and just made us laugh. There is one practical joke that I need to tell her sorry one more time for. And I took things a little too far. We were in Ocean City for one of our annual vacations, and we got in an elevator, and I was probably somewhere between 17 and 20 years old. And there were a couple of us in the elevator. I'm not sure if Brittany was, but we got in the elevator, and there were some other people that we didn't know in the elevator with us to go up to our condo. And I started scolding Grandma because I knew it would embarrass her. And I said, when we get up to that room, you go straight to your bedroom. And I don't want to hear another word from you. And she got this look on her face. She was terrified. She didn't know what I was doing. And she just said, Michael, please stop. And the more she asked me to stop, the more I would keep saying it over and over and over again. And I took it too far. And she was actually upset with me, the one and only time. But Grandma, I'm sorry for that. And I do want to say thank you for being the best. And that's really all I can say. I do want to take a second from all of the grandkids and all of the family to thank Janey, my mom, and Aunt Dale. You all know these last 5 months have been hard, especially for Grandma. But she couldn't have asked for better caretakers. And they put everything they could into taking care of her for these last 5 months. And she just couldn't have asked for better caretakers, and I really thank you all. Everybody in the family did, but especially you three. She couldn't have asked for a better way to be walked home, and Granddad, you too. So thank you all for being here.
I could tell you a lot of things about her, but I will tell you that I was the favorite daughter-in-law, always, and that was my favorite mother-in-law. I never had a crossword with her. I have been truly blessed, because, you know, you hear people talking about their in-laws. Not this gal. She was a jewel. And she stood beside me even when Danny decided to go flaunt with another girl that lived behind us. I was still her favorite, and I'm truly going to miss her. Oh, this was before we were married, yeah. But thank you all again for coming. This has been a blessing to all of us.
Next.
Well, everybody's talked about how much my mother taught us. The two main things she taught me the main thing was love. She taught me how to love and how to be loved. There was, I don't think a day went by that I didn't know. There wasn't a moment that went by that I didn't know that I was loved by her. She just epitomized what love is. And I think I know that the Lord gives us unconditional love, but here on earth, my mother gave us unconditional love. And she taught us forgiveness. She was really, you know, when you're a teenager, you go through times when, around 15 years old or 16 years old, you go through times where, you know, your mom and you have little arguments here and there, and we would do that, but she would come